Would you believe that my family was once one of the wealthiest in this rural area? This is my mom. My mom cooks lunch to sell. She wakes up before sunrise every day to prepare dozens of meals. Affordable lunch stalls like this are common across Vietnam. I'm helping my mom peel garlic and prepare the ingredients for cooking. Preparing lunch for the next day is a long process. My mom buys the ingredients in the afternoon, prepares everything throughout the evening, and wakes up at 4 a.m. to cook until around 10 a.m. It's exhausting work, but she quietly does it all on her own, every single day.
Ngại à? Mẹ cho ăn miếng sườn nhỏ với lại trứng. Xong nó xúc được chắc được thìa cơm của bát canh xong nó.
But this wasn't always her job. My parents used to buy vegetables directly from local farmers, tomatoes, onions, pumpkins, and sort them before selling to factories and wholesalers. This system is common in Vietnam's farming regions, connecting farmers with larger markets. There was a time when business was good. We never imagined life could change so quickly. I grew up believing everything would always be okay. Looking back, I realize I never truly understood the value of money. My parents even helped me open a nail and makeup studio. Some months I earned nearly $2,000. For a rural town, that was a very good income. I bought expensive clothes, shoes, coffee, bubble tea. If I ran out of money, I simply called my mom. Back then, everything came so easily that I assumed life would always be that way. I simply enjoyed it without thinking much about how lucky I was. Sometimes I even closed my nail salon for the day just to spend time with friends. Looking back, I realize I didn't appreciate those moments enough. Then life changed, and those experiences taught me lessons I couldn't have learned any other way. COVID changed everything. Like many Vietnamese families, ours faced enormous challenges. Inventory piled up, business slowed dramatically, 80% of our produce in storage was rotting, and we suffered heavy financial losses. After the pandemic, my parents tried to rebuild, but on a much smaller scale. Finding buyers became much harder. Then, everything unraveled. The business failed. My parents sold our cars, then the delivery trucks, hoping each sale would buy us a little more time. But nothing changed. The losses kept growing and the money disappeared faster than it came in. There were months when we couldn't even pay an electricity bill of around $50. I was the oldest child, yet I couldn't protect my family. My own nail salon was failing. I couldn't even take care of myself. And every day I felt like I was watching everything we had built slowly disappear. I reached a point where I completely broke down. This house is still under a bank mortgage. Every month, my parents work hard just to keep up with repayments. My father once managed many workers. Today, he works night shifts to support the family. As I grow older, I realize adults are often just trying not to fall apart.
Sao bà xếp bà không cho cái phần lên trên này nó bán hàng mà để phải xuống như thế.
Nhà bị tẹo.
Mai mốt thì là bao nhiêu có ông của bà.
This house is still under a bank mortgage. Every month, my parents work hard just to keep up with repayments. My father once managed many workers. Today, he works night shifts to support the family. As I grow older, I realize adults are often just trying not to fall apart. My father was once someone many people looked up to. He owned an agricultural warehouse and was considered one of the most successful people in our rural community. Today, he drives a truck on the night shift just to support our family. I can't imagine how difficult that transition must have been. I think he quietly set aside his pride and did whatever was necessary to keep us going. He still smiles. He still jokes with everyone around him. But when I look into his eyes, I can see the weight he carries. Whether he was a business owner or a truck driver, I've always admired him. To me, his greatest success isn't the business he once had. It's the way he never stopped fighting for our family.
ทำเยอะไหมอะ
It's 11:30 p.m. My mother and I talked a lot tonight, but there's something I still haven't told my mom. During 8 months of unemployment, I kept pretending everything was fine. Even now that I finally found a new job, I'm waiting for the right moment to tell her. I want it to be good news, not another burden.
It's already dark. After a long day, washing my face is the first thing I do.
This is my room. It's not large, but it has everything I need. If you've seen modern apartments in Vietnamese cities, this is completely different. Rural homes are built for practicality rather than decoration. Most furniture stays in use for many years before being replaced. I spent the entire day helping my mom sell rice, so I didn't have time to get ready until the evening. I don't own many clothes anymore. After everything my family went through, I stopped shopping the way I used to. Now I keep wearing things as long as they're still good. Some of these clothes have been with me for years. And honestly, that's perfectly fine. Nights in rural Vietnam are incredibly quiet. The traffic disappears, leaving only insects and the wind outside. I usually read prayers before going to bed. I planned to wake up early to help my mom, but I accidentally overslept. It's so quiet here. There's no traffic noise, so nothing woke me up. After my morning routine, it's time to hang up the laundry. I wash my clothes the night before and hang them up in the morning. I prefer drying them indoors because it keeps them cleaner, and the sunlight through the window is enough to dry them. I quickly changed my clothes and went to help my mother. How can a complete lunch in Vietnam cost only about $1.05? After the pandemic, my mom stopped trading vegetables and started selling affordable lunchboxes. It won't make us rich, but it keeps our family going, day by day. This is my job whenever I come home. I help portion the soup into small bags, so serving customers later becomes much faster. Many budget lunch stalls in Vietnam include a small bag of soup. It makes the meal more complete and comforting. It's a tiny detail, but one that has become part of everyday Vietnamese lunches. This is today's menu. There are grilled pork chops, stuffed green beans and tomato sauce, braised pork, fried eggs, and a variety of other home-cooked Vietnamese dishes for customers to choose from. Each lunchbox includes rice, the customer's choice of dishes, fish sauce, soup, chili, and a spoon. From 10:30 until noon is the busiest time. My mom barely has time to drink water as customers keep coming one after another. Vietnamese affordable lunch stalls welcome everyone: construction workers, drivers, office staff, students. For just a small amount of money, anyone can enjoy a hot meal. One customer ordered 10 boxes of grilled pork ribs with one portion of plain rice. These meals are ready to go. My cousin will deliver them directly to the gardens, where many people are working. Instead of coming into town for lunch, they simply order their meals and have them brought right to them. That's when my cousin starts delivering lunch boxes. And when we deliver meals to your home or garden, we don't charge a delivery fee. I was just trying to remember how many meals I'd sold, but I lost count. There were so many customers coming one after another.
285. Dạ 465. Đĩa gà một.
From 10:30 a.m., everything became nonstop. Customers kept arriving, one after another. Some sat down to eat, some ordered takeaway, and delivery orders never stopped. We were cooking, packing meals, serving customers, collecting payments, and barely had a moment to breathe. Before long, almost every dish was sold out. Some food items have run out, especially the best-selling item, grilled ribs, which need to be remade. We each have our own tasks to do.
Xe không dành cho người lùn.
Ăn cái gì? Thế rồi. Đuôi gà.
It's now 11:45 a.m., and my mother has sold all the rice. Only 1 to 2 boxes left. Some customers have already arrived and had to leave.
Hết cơm.
Còn ít là còn chén hả? Lấy
Cơm rồi.
cháu còn đang nhìn mà.
My mother felt guilty when regular customers came but had to leave empty-handed. She remembered exactly how many portions they would eat and what kind of rice they would have, probably because they had supported her rice business many times and consistently. This was also a time for me to rest and drink water. But I realized that the rice was all gone and there was nothing left to eat. My mother, I, and a familiar delivery customer would have to eat instant noodles. Dinner is when Vietnamese families usually gather after a long day. But not every family can be together every evening. It's like my family tonight. It's just my mother and me. Tonight, my mom cooked half a boiled chicken with boiled vegetables. To me, this already feels like a wonderful meal. In Vietnam, boiled chicken is a classic dish, often served on special occasions, or simply when families want something comforting. Chicken wings and drumsticks are my favorite, so my mom set these aside just for me. I guess no matter how old I get, I'm still a little spoiled when I'm at home. My favorite part isn't the food. It's simply sitting down with my mom. It's been months since I last came home and shared a proper family dinner like this. If I weren't home, my mom would usually eat something very simple. Sometimes just rice with eggs or leftover vegetables. After cooking for customers all day, she rarely has the energy to cook a proper dinner for herself. I asked my mom about my two younger brothers. My second brother now works with my dad every night. They usually finish very late, so we rarely have dinner together anymore. My youngest brother is currently serving in the military and won't come home for another 6 months. In Vietnam, many young men complete military service, and for their families, those months can feel very long. I realized this dinner table used to be much fuller, but as children grow up, everyone follows their own path. I think many Vietnamese families experience this change. My mom asked whether I'd found a job. I told her I'd just started working for a wedding studio. The salary isn't high, but I'm grateful to finally have a fresh start after being unemployed. My mom didn't ask how much I earn. She cared more about whether I was eating well, whether I was okay, and whether the job was too stressful. I think that's how many Vietnamese parents are. They care more about your well-being than your income. Then, my mom gently brought up marriage. In Vietnam, once children reach their mid-20s, many parents naturally begin hoping they'll settle down and build a stable life. I simply smiled and told her I was doing okay. I didn't want to tell her too much about the struggles I'd been through. More than anything, I just wanted her to sleep peacefully without worrying about me. Tomorrow, my dad will be back at work. My brother will leave again. My youngest brother is still away in military service. My mom may have dinner alone tomorrow. But tonight, we shared a meal we'll both remember for a long time. And perhaps that's what makes a family truly precious.
Cái đời sống của lúc làm.
This is a jelly cake my mom and I had for our late night snack after preparing the ingredients for tomorrow's rice selling session.
Sọc sọc nữa.
Hộp này á? Hộp này á? Hay sòng ngang? Rồi từng lớp một.
Thank you for joining me and my family for a day in our lives. I hope this video gave you a small glimpse into everyday life in rural Vietnam. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.